Hi, my name's Gareth Thomas. I'm a senior programmer at Codemasters, and I've been here almost 9 years now. It certainly does help to be a racing enthusiast. Some of the car handling guys and the track designers and the artists, the standard gameplay designers, we all absolutely live and breathe cars and racing. So it really helps if you're passionate about what you do. It really reflects in the game. To clarify this, Dirt 2 wasn't delayed for DirectX 11, it's actually just a planned opportunity. AMD approached us, and in order to get the DirectX 11 game out, it had to tie in with the Windows 7 launch and the launch of the X11 hardware. So everything came out at that time. DirectX 11 is actually a much better API than DirectX 9. So in terms of integrating it into our rendering code, it actually went very smoothly. Any sort of performance pitfalls were already known about through DirectX 10, so we knew exactly where to address these problem areas. Now that the rendering code is done, it's not really a case of rewriting or anything. It's now done. It's in our racing technology. So going forward, we'll have DirectX 11 support for all our forthcoming titles. Well, first of all, the core rendering technology is now done. So now we can start thinking about getting DirectX 11 features in at the art and tools pipeline stage. So the artist can start thinking at the beginning of the project more about displacement maps rather than normal maps, for example. AMD came to us with the deal during the development of Dirt 2. As part of that, they did supply hardware to us at a very early stage. It really helped that we had the hardware nice and early on, so we could actually develop the features as well as the core rendering technology. Also key to this, not just the hardware, but we had AMD actually on site to help us as well, so they were literally by our side helping us through any sort of driver issues or decisions to be made in the implementation. Tessellation is certainly a very major part of DirectX 11. I think we'll see a lot more of that going forwards. Other things that DirectX 11 gives us is just it's an increase in the level of detail and the attention to detail. So while tessellation is big, we also have things like the screen space dynamic ambient occlusion, better HDR lighting and so on. So it's a combination of all these things. When you stick the game on Ultra in DirectX 11, it does look significantly better. Shader Model 5 gives us some cool new instructions. We use things like the fetch for compare instruction for the shadow maps. But also, Shader Model 5 is just one part of DirectX 11. There are other features which we make use of. Say, for example, the multi-threaded device support. We can do that. We can actually load and create resources on different threads. So actually it gives us faster loading times on DirectX 11 compared to DirectX 9. We actually managed to implement all the features we designed and decided to do within the timescale, so that's great. We don't feel like we've missed anything out on Dirt 2. But I think now we can think more about tessellation in the art pipeline, sort of going forward to the next few games. My favourite Codemasters title, I could say Dirt 2. But maybe Grid as well. Grid's excellent. I think each time we do a racing title, it iteratively gets better. So Dirt 1 was great. It really sort of made everyone start to look at us as a proper racing studio with some really great graphics. And then Grid just really built on that. We just chucked sort of twice the amount of stuff at the CPU and GPU. Then Dirt 2 again is just another massive iteration on the technology we had in Grid. So each new game we bring out is just superior to the last one.